Hello everybody and welcome back to Mountain View Soap. My name is Hannah and today we are going to be making the second soap in the holiday collection. I decided to make this soap and show you guys this soap this early because it was kind of one of the less Christmassy holiday type ones. Like it's still, it's Cranberry, it's still holiday like, but it's not like Santa Claus on steroids, which I may have already said that in the last video, which if you haven't already seen the first video in this release, then you're going to want to check it out. It's hot chocolate and how I made my hot chocolate soap. I'll plop a card on screen right now for you so you can go check it out. So Merry Cranberry. I found this fragrance from another soaper. I ordered from Missouri River Soap. If you don't already know and follow Holly, you definitely have to. She has been somebody that I've looked up to since I've started soaping and just makes the most amazing products, and I am absolutely just obsessed with it. So I ordered from her holiday release last year and didn't really know if I would like Cranberry, so I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try in some wax melts, and I fell in love. Like so in love. I knew I had to get this fragrance and put it in my rotation. So I actually bought a whole bunch of the fragrance last year because I was planning on using it for a January collection that I never ended up doing. And I'm like, it's fine. I'll just use it for the holiday collection this year. So that's what I am doing. This is a 2-color, a red and a white. It is a drop swirl, but it's also a hanger swirl. I found that I like the drop swirl with the hanger swirl better. But before I go any further, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. Hit the like button while you're down there. And then for the question of the day today, my question for you guys is, do you like Cranberry? I know some people do, some people don't. I hate the cranberry drink. It's terrible, in my opinion. But I love the smell of this fragrance oil, so I'm just going to let that one go. But I'd love to know below. Back to the hanger swirl debate that I have. So I've always found that whenever I do in the pot swirls, it's too mottled or whatever the word is. But when I do a hanger swirl with a drop swirl, it looks perfect. And what you're looking at right now is my 2 brand spanking new Brambleberry molds that my mom just got me as an early Christmas present. Oh my goodness, I am so obsessed with these molds, you guys. They make my life so much easier. They're heavy duty. I don't have to worry about them breaking. I love the silicone molds, and not only that, I can now make 4 loaves of soap at a time, which is just absolutely incredible for me. So the way that I am doing this is I'm kind of doing like alternates of the red and the white so that it doesn't look super clumped together, but it also doesn't look super mottled. I was a little worried about it being mottled this time, or muddled, but it actually ended up coming out really good. And I also worried about putting a little bit too much red in. I was like halfway through, I'm like, ooh, I may have put a little too much red. Again, it still turned out super great. I'm super excited to show you guys what it looks like on the inside. So the only other thing that we have to do for this is to texture the top and plop some cranberry seeds on. If you are wondering when you can get your hands on the soap, it is going to be available on Saturday, November 13th at 9 a.m. Eastern. I decided to do a Saturday release for the holiday release. That way, if you work during the week, you don't have to stay up and wait for my release to go live. Not that 7 p.m. is late, but sometimes, people on the West Coast are still at work at that time, so it's better that I just do it on the weekend so everybody has their fair shot at getting some of the products from this release. I also want to put a little warning in there because we're already seeing this happen with the fall collection orders. The postal service is getting slower and slower and slower, and it's even earlier than what it was last year. So if you want to order products from the fall release and you want them for Christmas presents and you want to guarantee that they're going to be there in time, you're going to want to purchase as soon as I open the doors to the release on that day. I'm like trying to use my brain and speak at the same time, and it's not working. So I tried this little texture thing that I've seen a lot of my friends on Instagram do, and I am just not really great at texturing soap tops. I'm really good at infinity swirls, and I'm really, really good at frosting, but in terms of texturing a soap top, I am not very good at it. So I just went with my classic infinity swirl. And then, of course, we have some really beautiful red aspen nails. If you know what red aspen is, those were my nails on there. And then we have some beautiful cranberry seeds, which is what I was trying to say. And of course, as you know, I am making these soaps in October, so I have little pumpkins on my nails. They aren't super Christmassy because they don't have their Christmas collection out yet, but little season shock for you. Anyway, I am really, really obsessed with the way that this soap turned out, and it smells so good. I made this soap and a Holly Jolly soap at the same time, and the Holly Jolly soap is so cute too. I can't wait to show that to you guys. So this is what it looks like up close. I added a little bit of glitter. You can't really see a lot of it, just a tiny bit. And even this is stronger than what it looks like for real. But I'm really excited to share that I have gained patience over the last couple months, and I am now officially able to let my soap sit overnight and have this really beautiful silicone mold pull. Wait for it. It is so awesome and incredibly satisfying. So I have been able to reel in my impatience with cutting soaps to make sure all of my soaps sit at least overnight and have really smooth sides, because not only does it make it easier for me when I'm packaging up these soaps, but it's also nicer and gives a nicer cut too, I found. So this is what it looks like on the bottom. I thought that looked pretty cool because of the swirl that I did when I was pouring. This is what it looked like on the side. And then we're going to go ahead and cut these 2 loaves on camera, and I'm going to finally get to show you what it looks like on the inside. You'll also notice that I switched tables. I have 2 different tables now that I use. This is really the one that I mainly mold on, but I have my other table, my brown one, that I like to take pictures on. So this is what this beautiful soap looks like on the inside, and even though it's not exactly what I had hoped for, it does look really nice, and it's very simple. So I kind of showed you a more simple frosted soap, and now I'm showing you a more simple artisan soap. I'm gonna have like really intense frosted soaps and intense artisan soaps as well, so you're gonna get really anything that you could possibly want in this holiday release. I'm going to also have 12 different fragrances, possibly 13 different fragrances of butters and scrubs. We'll have bath bombs, bubble bars, wax melts, of course, and soaps. I don't think I'm missing anything. No, I don't think so. No, I'm good. I'm like trying to remember all at the same time. So also I have some really awesome side pieces, end pieces, I guess you can call them. And then it's funny, I like to call the end pieces of my frosted soaps mom ends or mom slices or mom pieces. I can't remember, but I call them mom something because my mom is typically the one that always wants them. Look at how nice this bar looks. I love the swirls. They are so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. I cannot wait to start using this bar. Also, you'll notice that I still don't have my soap wire fixed, and that is because I cut this. This is one of the first soaps that I made in the collection. The hot chocolate one was the second one that I made. But regardless, I still am sitting here without my soap wire order still. But here's a nice little close-up for you guys. Just to let you know again, the soap is going to be available on November 13th, Saturday, November 13th at 9 a.m. Eastern. And, oh my goodness, doesn't it look pretty? I am just so obsessed with it. You'll have to let me know in the comments below if this is a soap that you want to grab during the release. Regardless, this is where I'm going to leave you for the day on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you here on Thursday for my balsam and cedar soap. I'm really, really excited for it. I sold out this soap last year during my holiday release. It was the first soap that I had ever sold out. So I made 4 loaves of it. So you guys are going to get to see that lovely masterpiece on Thursday. So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you then. Okay, bye.